The next award for the 2021 Innovator of the Year was nominated by his friends and colleagues collectively, and it is Randy's esteemed pleasure to congratulate him on their behalf. The 2021 Innovator of the Year award goes to Tino Amodei from Armoured One. Now, please direct your, yes, agreed. I get so excited. Please direct your attention to the video screens.
Tino by far has some of the most passion I've ever seen out of any CTO or any leadership of any company, and I believe that is what fuels his mind and his creative abilities to just come up with outside of the box things to basically get people interested in protecting others. So his passion is incredible for helping others. When I originally came to the company, I was fresh out of college. I thought I knew everything coming out of college, and he quickly put me in my place by teaching me and showing me to question everything that you have ever learned, because whatever you might read in a book, it doesn't compare to seeing it in person. And the first thing he did was show me exactly what his product does.
Prior to Sandy Hook, that was the formation of our company that night of Sandy Hook. My background's in marketing, and between me and another partner of mine, we started the company, and I took on the technical side. I took on the innovation side, and over the years we've been able to bring people on to help with that, but still leading that charge for the company. So I think in the world of security, there's a lot of times we don't really get to see our products working in action, and I'm not saying that we're fortunate, because the things that we try to protect and the people we try to protect, it's unfortunate when there's an attack at a school. And so we did have an attack on a school that we did protect, and although that was an unfortunate event that happened, our glass was able to hold that attacker back long enough for police to respond, enough for the police to be able to get there before anybody was injured, before anybody was hurt. And so being able to see that just proves, what we're doing is working, and also what we're doing is innovative enough to bring across America.
Sounds corny, but easily the most hardworking person ever. He answers the phone at all hours of the day. He quite literally never is not working. I have never walked into his office and not found his head buried into his work, and doing everything he can to just keep innovating. So his hardworking ability is incredible, but also easily the most creative mind I've ever seen.
So when we're building the products, and we're always innovating, so we're currently making new things that that are completely different than what we did 2 years ago. I knew that our products would make an impact. What I didn't realize was, the impact that we made, we were really focusing on schools. So we knew we'd make an impact on the schools, helping their budgets, making sure there's something affordable. What happened from that was that we ended up creating new standards in the industry for security glass. And that we did not anticipate. We didn't expect the fact that we would be brought to the table on some of these high committees, ASTM, UL, ICC building codes, where we're coming to the table saying that we have something to create a minimum standard across the United States. And not only building the glass, is part, in my mind, part of the innovation isn't just building the glass, but also being part of the charge that created the first minimum standards across the United States for glass security in our K-12 schools. To receive an award where a lot of big names and big companies have been able to receive the same award, it's an honor. It's a huge honor, actually. I never actually thought that I would receive an award like this, especially among some of the most skilled and most knowledgeable people in the industry, in several industries in the manufacturing world. So I'm honored to get this award, but I think more importantly, it proves what we're doing as a company that is really making a difference in our industry and what we're trying to focus on.
Tino, will you please join me on stage to accept this well-deserved award?
knowing my luck, I would have dropped that for sure. It is truly an honor to be here. Just so you guys know, I've never been here before. It's my first event, and I'm just going to take a second and kind of take this in because this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I got to meet some cool people today, and I really appreciate that. I can't believe how much knowledge that I'm missing from you guys, and I plan on spending more time with you guys. We started with MACNY, I think, right before COVID happened, and so we didn't get the opportunity to really be a part of the association, to get to be a part of these events, and I'm really proud to be here tonight and very honored to be here tonight. So thank you, MACNY. Thank you, everybody with the organization. Thank you guys for having me here, and I really appreciate it. I do have a few different families, so I got 3 families in my life that I got to thank, especially for this award, but for the person I am today. So bear with me for a second because I might get a little emotional on this. I got to first thank my Armoured One family. So Armoured One, we started the night of Sandy Hook, just so you guys know. We got sick and tired of seeing school shootings across America, and we decided to do something about it. Glass is the easiest way to get into any building, car, school. And there was never a minimum standard that was created for glass in school security. And we started creating affordable glass, thinner glass, things that schools can really protect themselves. And then we branched out from there. So we started the night of Sandy Hook on a mission. Our mission is to save lives, and we get the opportunity every day to do that. And my team at Armoured One, I have a lot of crazy ideas, I gotta tell you. And to have a team that not only can make those ideas better, but more efficient, and then also, I think most importantly, profitable. I think that's probably the important thing for anything to be in a business. And I got a few of them here tonight. Sean is actually my director of R&D. He actually one of the people that nominated me for this, so thank you, Sean. Emma, she's our director of sales. I don't know where we'd be without you. Thank you, Emma. And Lisa's our chief operating officer. And not only do they support what we do on a daily basis, but they support me as well. So thank you, guys. The second family that I have to thank is my spiritual family. There's a lot of things that happen throughout my life that you can't explain. You just know it's God-driven. You know God was there the whole time with you. And I have 3 of those people here tonight, Joyce, Nan, and Teresa. They have really helped me in the best times of my life and the worst times of my life to understand that, whatever it is, God's along my side and we're going to make it. Especially when it comes to during COVID, had a lot of stressful time like you guys did. And there's just things that you know for a fact that you can't measure with an Excel document, you can't measure with a process map, and you can't measure with a KPI. But you know that there's something more and something bigger than all of us. So thank you, you 3, for keeping my faith and keeping me going. And lastly, I got to thank the family that I get to go home to every night and I get to see on the weekends. My mom, my dad is here. They really taught me what hard work really is, not just by telling me, but by leading by example. I thank you guys for allowing me to be independent, being creative. I was probably not the easiest child to deal with all my crazy ideas, so I played a lot with Legos and built a lot of things and made a mess of the house. I'm pretty sure my father and my mother stepped on Legos every single day. And if you guys have kids with Legos, you know what that's like. Lastly, I need to thank my wife, best friend, biggest fan. Love you, babe. I do a lot of traveling. I get to work a lot of late nights. And we have 2 awesome boys. They're hard to keep alive, but they're awesome boys. One about to be 7, one about to be 5. And so it's a lot of work when I'm traveling. And if it wasn't for that support, I wouldn't be able to do what I've done. So thank you. And thank you guys. Let's keep on. Let's keep pushing through. Let's keep kicking ass. Let's keep manufacturing stuff. Thank you.